Hi guys, I just got home from work and I'm going to oh, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. I'm going to change out of my work clothes. I am pooped. Oh my gosh. Because I had a nice weekend. I actually had a nice weekend this weekend. Oh, I know. They miss me when I get home. They cry. They cry. Yes, they do. They can't see you on the camera. She can't jump up on the couch because she's kind of old. I guess she can't spring anymore with her back legs. So. But she has a nice little bed on the floor there. Oh, it started raining again. It's rainy season. I don't know if you can even see me in Florida. So it rains and it stops and it rains and the sun comes out, then it rains and it's, so it's real humid out but it's nice. It's not as hot because since it rains, it cools things down. So that's nice. But it rains. This morning I got caught in the rain. So my hair's a mess. It's frizzy. The humidity makes my hair frizz. And I was walking the dogs this morning, and it was not sunny when I left, it was before work. I got dressed for work, and midway through, I take them around the block, twice a day. So I was on the other side. I had gone 2 blocks. I had 2 blocks to get back home. It started pouring rain. That's what happens at this time of year. It'll be sunny, suddenly it'll be pouring rain for like 3 minutes, then it'll stop, because the hurricane season, bands of rain come and it's like a circle moving in towards the towards land, and so you'll get, it's not always a hurricane, sometimes it's a tropical storm, and sometimes it doesn't even hit land after all, but the outer stop. Ugh, he has such bad breath. Anyway, so you get caught in the rain a lot. And I take my umbrella everywhere, even if it's sunny. At this time of year, you have to take your umbrella because, it could rain at any second. But for walking around the block, I didn't take the umbrella. And plus, I can't. I've got to hold this leashes. I've got the pooper bag. And so I have no hands free for an umbrella anyway. So I got caught in the rain. I had these work clothes on. And I was sopping wet when I got home, because on top of that, this one is so old she can't even run. So I was trying to run, and whatever. We got caught in the rain, didn't we? And now the house kind of smells like wet dog. So I'm gonna have to do some laundry because, of course, they came back all wet, and I had to rush off to work. So they dried themselves in their bedding, their beds. Yes. So I'm going to change out of my clothes. They dried, but still, when you get home from work, you want to change out of your clothes. And then I'll eat something. I'll be right back. Let me show you quick how I do my baked potatoes. I just get a potato. I rinse it really good. This one's actually pretty clean. You know how sometimes you buy potatoes in a bag and they're already sort of clean, so I just scrub it with my hands really well. Okay. Is that on? Okay. Then this has a thin skin, but I poke it so that there are holes in the skin, although this is thin, so it probably doesn't even need it, but if it's a thicker skin, just poke holes so you have holes in the skin. Then, next step, 1 second, I'm going to the microwave. See? Potato, just as it is. I put it there. Close the microwave, and then I do 4 minutes, depending on the size of the potato. But, no, wrong one. No, hang on. Start over. Okay, I'm going to have to edit that out. So I put it on, 4 minutes. One side. Or if it's a smaller potato, you maybe can get away with 3 minutes. That one's kind of small, so probably. Okay, so while the potato is cooking in the microwave, I just rinse off my other veggies. So here I'm going to have 2 carrots. You know, I don't even peel them because I'm too lazy. Get some celery, maybe 2 or 3 celeries. 2 celeries. You know, the outside celery is bigger than the hearts, so 2 should be enough. Maybe 3. That's it, and some kosher dill pickles. That's what I eat when I get home to get rid of any hunger that I might have. And then if I'm still hungry, I'll have like something more filling. But usually this kind of cuts my appetite, so I'm not eating crazy fast food and stuff. Okay, so that was 4 minutes on one side. It's about to beep. And then I'll flip it over. Probably it only needs 3 minutes at this point, because so then you have to flip it over. It's hot, so do it quick, you know. And then, you know, it's already soft on the side, but I might do it just for 3 minutes, or I think I'll go ahead and do 4 minutes. Medium potato. Oops, that was 5 minutes. Well, all right, I'll have to pay attention now. I meant to only put 4 minutes, so I'm going to take it out a minute earlier than I planned. But I might even take it out after 3 minutes and test it, and it might need another minute. Okay, so if it's been in there 3 minutes and a half, I'm just going to test it with the fork, because like I said, this is a smaller potato than I usually make. So yeah, it's actually very soft. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out, because if you leave it in there too long, it actually burns. And it gets hard and it's not good. So that's good. This one only took 7.5 minutes. If I would have left it longer, it would have gotten too hard. So there's my after school snack, I'm calling it, but it's actually an after work snack, which sometimes turns out to just be dinner, because sometimes I'll eat that and I'm fine. But sometimes, you know, it is early. It's basically lunch too, because I didn't really eat lunch, but we'll talk more as I'm eating. Okay, what I was going to say is, because some of you have written and said, oh, you're so thin, you're so lucky. Okay, yes, it's not that difficult for me to keep myself thin, I'll admit, so I am lucky. I used to be heavy when I was a teenager, actually. I should prop that door open, because the wind's going to come, it's going to slam it. I'm going to prop it open. Hang on a second. And then I'll talk to you about my... So, basically, I think this is something I do, which probably explains why it's easy for me to stay thin. I eat whatever I want, for the most part. I don't eat high fat. I eat a lot of vegetables. I barely eat meat. I'd like to say I'm a vegetarian, but I do cheat sometimes. Like the other day I had a beef empanada, so that's beef. So, but for the most part I don't eat. I mean, and I hadn't eaten beef in, it's been months. I think I might have tried a bite of some beef, you know. But anyway, I'm going to start eating because I am quite hungry, so. Well, the thing is, I love vegetables. That's number one. So, since I love raw vegetables, I just rinse them and eat them. Yeah. It's easier to make healthy choices because I enjoy them. Because you could say, oh, I should make a healthy choice, but it's an effort for you because you don't like raw veggies. It's harder for you to eat light foods. But this serves two purposes. I love vegetables. I love to get home and just crunch on veggies. I do it every day. So that is fast food, because you know when you're starving, I come home from work starving because I shouldn't, but I basically don't eat. I eat like some breakfast, but I'm not full. Stop. I come home around by 3, part-time job, and by then I'm starving. 3, if I'm lucky, I might come home at 4 and haven't eaten anything. I might have nibbled on some. But, so you want fast food, and usually if you're starving, you'll run to McDonald's or you'll grab cookies or cake or something fast that you have in the fridge. So, But my fast food is what I just showed you. I don't even peel the carrots, see? And I'm eating slow now because I'm talking. Usually I just don't talk and I'm shoving this down, but I have a kosher dill pickle. That gives me some flavor. Now, one thing, if you don't like, I got a potato that you saw me microwave, which, a potato in itself isn't that fattening. It has a lot of carbs, I think, but what makes it fattening is if you put butter on it or some fattening dressing. I usually, if I put something on it, I'll put low-fat ricotta cheese instead of sour cream. So, but it serves two purposes. You're eating veggies that are low calorie, but then you got full with veggies. So then, if you're still kind of hungry after you eat this plate of veggies, and I have a green apple here too. So I don't know how many calories that is. I'll calculate the calories and I'll post it on the screen somewhere. I don't feel like doing it right now, but I mean, celery has no calories. I guess I could calculate. An apple has, I think, 80 calories. This is a small apple, so let's say it has 80. A potato, let's say at most 100, so that's 180 calories. Celery has like, I don't know, 5 calories a stick or less. Carrots might have a little bit more. A pickle doesn't have anything. So let's say in total I have here for a meal. So I get full, and then if I still want to eat something else, I'm not starving. So then I probably will eat a smaller portion of whatever else I eat, Because when you're hungry, you usually serve yourself more than what you really need to get full, but you're so hungry you think your eyes are bigger than your stomach, and then you end up eating it all maybe. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I don't know, but I believe that eating raw veggies before a meal helps you, and I think I've seen that as a suggested diet tip in beauty magazines. I'm sure I've read that before too, but I do it because I enjoy it.